I think increasingly now everyone should look at some element of diversification, not just diversification in terms of not having all your eggs in the property basket and look at other things that you can do, but also regional and geographic diversification. And I think one thing for those who are watching this from the UK or have participated in UK property, um, here's my observation of the Dubai property market. I mean, I started investing in the early 1990s, and there was the rules and regulations and red tape around property investing in the UK in the 1990s is kind of where we are at in Dubai right now. So the red tape has got to such a level, it's almost grinding to a halt a lot of the activity that you can do in the UK, whereas here that friction is not there. That's very exciting.
Absolutely. So now having both of you here, so what was the first step that you said in UK, or what was happening in UK that the first step for you was we have to check other countries what are interesting to invest in, and we are not investing all our assets in the UK market?
Uh, for me, it's been happening for a while, and Ranjan and I were just discussing this the other day. It's very much, how do you cook a frog? You put it into a coal saucepan, you turn up the heat slowly, and you don't realize you're being cooked. Whereas if you put the frog straight into the hot saucepan, it'll jump straight out. And in the UK, for a little while now, we've been put into this saucepan as frogs. The heat's been turned up slowly, and we haven't really seen or felt the progression of what's happening through now consecutive governments. So for me, for the last few years, I've been looking at different avenues. I've been lucky enough that my son moved to Dubai a couple of years ago and really opened my eyes up more by coming here on a more frequent basis, just to how entrepreneurial this market is, how hungry it is, and how many people from diverse nationalities are coming here. So I've been looking at this in a very different way for quite some time, because the opportunity for earning money and retaining money as an entrepreneur in the UK is diminishing dramatically. And the new legislation that the Labour government have just put in is making it worse. But that doesn't mean to say the UK market isn't a good market for people that are starting out. The people that are established, like people like Ranjan and myself, have been in the market quite some time, have more options now for diversification. So it really is a market that should be explored. We have a number of friends, worker colleagues, associates that are all doing exactly the same thing. We're feeling very disillusioned in the UK, and we're feeling ostracized in our own country as being entrepreneurs, especially in property. As a property investor, landlord, developer, I think we're seen as parasites as opposed to business people in the UK, and that's not a good feeling to have.
And here, of course, it is one of the target sectors that the government's focusing on. You know, there's obviously the gold, there's tourism, as real estate. It's one of the target. I mean, there is a feeling that the UK government is very much anti people who are doing anything with properties.